Get the fuck out, bro, before I violate you. I'm not playing with you, bro. Get out, bro. Get the fuck. I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to get.
I got you on video.
I don't care what you have. I close my gym early because I have to clean it. If I don't clean it, I get in trouble. I don't care what time we close. What time do I close? I close my gym early because I have to clean it. If I don't clean it, I get in trouble. Get the fuck out, bro. Get out. You want to be so tough? Put that phone down and do something real tough. Since you want to be a tough guy. Get the fuck out, bro. You're done. Get out. And I promise you, you won't have a membership after this. Bro, I'll take the write-up. I don't care. He already called for police to come. If you guys don't come, I'm gonna call the scene. Listen. Every day we close the gym 45 minutes early so we can clean it. Have fun with this. Bye. Have a good one.
Alright, get back off me.
Bro, if you just wanted to smoke with your friends a little bit, you know what I mean? You could have just said that. You know what I mean? Smoke some. You know what I mean? But hey, he got fired, by the way. He got fired. You know what I mean? So now you can take all the 45 minutes in the world you need. You know what I mean? But in every work you do, it doesn't matter. The customer comes first. I was in a job when I was a teenager where I was insulted. Like the guy had money, but you know what I mean? The business had to make money. And I understood that. You know what I mean? I just let him have it. But at the end of the day, he used to like spend the cash. Let the customer come first. Just pretend you're smiling. You know what I mean? Just ignore it. Let the business have money, and then you're gonna eat good. You see? Now because he wanted to be rude, he didn't put the customer's satisfaction in front of his needs. Now he lost his job. Now, you know what I mean? I don't even know how to say it, but but here, make sure this customer comes first at everything. Make sure they're pleased. Like, hi, even if you don't want to smile, just smile like the Joker. You know what I mean? So yeah, what you think about this situation? And he wanted to beat up the customer. He's a YN. When did they start hiring YNs? That's crazy.
Three suspects disguised as UPS delivery drivers carried out a home invasion robbery and shot and killed a family.
With you, bro. Get out, bro. Get the fuck. I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to get.
I got you on video.
I don't care what you have. I close my gym early.
Three suspects disguised as UPS delivery drivers carried out a home invasion robbery and shot and killed a family of 3. Even more brutal is that all of this happened in front of the children. 2 very young children were left alone in a home filled with bodies, and in the end, the perpetrators were sentenced to life imprisonment. They used the identity of delivery drivers to gain the family's trust and successfully entered the home of an ordinary household. This was a premeditated home invasion, not a random break-in. After entering the house, the suspects held the entire family at gunpoint. The father, the mother, and their 20-year-old son were then taken away and shot dead. Only 2 children were left behind, one 2 years old, the other 5 years old. The entire attack took place within the children's presence. After carrying out the killings, the 3 suspects simply left without causing further physical harm to the 2 young children. The 5-year-old girl realized her parents were dead and tried to block her 2-year-old brother's view to prevent him from seeing the scene. This almost destroyed the children's lives.
I like men that spend money on me and don't bother me. I don't like men that only spend money on me when they're in my presence. This guy just called me and asked me what I was doing tonight and if I wanted to go out. I don't have an issue with going out tonight. I'm dressed. I'm about to go out with my friends. My issue is he's only gonna spend money on me if he's there. Because he's always just trying to he's always like, are you hungry? Do you need anything? All this stuff. But if I ever say I'm hungry, he wants to pick me up and take me to dinner. Just send me the money. And it's the same thing for tonight. And I know that if he was to come, he would pay for everything and he'd make sure all my friends got home safe and he'd drive us everything. Even the guy that we're going out with, he would take care of him. But it's like, just send me the money and leave me alone.
If you have to spend money to get her to like you or do something with you, then she doesn't like you like that. You know what I mean? And people should know that. And like, I think maybe I said it in my previous video, like these people who are money hungry or people like this, like even the OnlyFans, like they're the types of ones that when you break contact, that's when you hear about the false accusation, they're trying to sue you, or even if you get married to them, they'll try to take half your money. So you gotta watch out for these blood leeches people. Gotta be careful, you know what I mean? So, and I also blame for the other men who lead by money because they get a taste of this a little bit, and now they think they deserve it, but they don't understand that some, there are little beautiful women like out there, like they are dead as gorgeous, and literally you'll give them money, especially when you're a man, you'll give them like they deserve it. They don't even ask for it. You know what I mean? It'll be like, come on. But there are others who I think they have misread the concept. They don't know that other guys are leading by money just to get their attention, not because they deserve it, but they have tasted it, this attention with the money, and now they think they deserve it or something. Obviously, here I think she wants the money so that she can spend on other things. Don't be this dude, bro. You know what I mean? She probably saved you as how do you say, investment. And this is the worst generation of love. Like literally, I was seeing this girl. He used to text all these people just to use them for money, and I'm like, bro, don't people have dignity anymore? Like self-worth and everything. Like this is the worst generation of love that I've ever seen. Trust me.
A Walmart personal shopper. He says his reputation, though, has been ruined by a woman who filmed him bagging items at the self-checkout, seemingly without paying for them.
This man says the viral video of him at the self-checkout at Walmart has ruined his reputation. Listen to the commentary from the woman recording the footage.
This man is literally just stealing everything. He ain't scanning.
49-year-old Bill Astle does appear to be putting all these items directly into his bag at the Walmart in Belleville, Illinois, without scanning any of them. Within 24 hours, it was seen around the world.
Just on Twitter alone, yes, it was more than 16 million views.
So more than 16 million people think this guy's a shoplifter, including his small town where everyone knows him.
I am not a thief. I was simply doing my job.
Turns out Bill Astle is a personal shopper. To save time, he uses the Walmart app to scan each item as he takes them from the shelves. Then when he gets to the checkout, he just needs to scan his phone for the entire purchase. Unfortunately, after a lifetime of behavior above suspicion, the video has painted him to the entire world as a crook.
I mean, for people who false accuse people of other things getting some sort of punishment, because this was the work of, are you the security? Is she the security? Why did she record him? I even thought he was stealing for real. And imagine somebody who just saw this one video and doesn't have the feedback. He'll say that, oh, that's that guy who robbed the supermarket. That's crazy. Stop filming people. That's the work of the supermarket. Why was you recording him? Oh, girls, go touch some grass. They live off their phones 24/7. Go find a hobby. Damn. This is the downside of technology. Why would you just take your phone out and start recording other people? That's fucking crazy. That's the work of someone. To show for TikTok, that's even the worst part. If you could have shown like his family, like, look, he was still, you posted on TikTok. What the fuck? Whoa. Some of these people have bad brain. They need help. Not everything's for the internet, bro. Why? If that was me, I would sue you for defamation. I would literally find you and you'll make apology. 10 apology videos. The way you post it, you're gonna post yourself every single day until every person in that town that's saying me clears my name. They know that I'm innocent. You'll make that. Since you wanna be a recorder, since you wanna be a filmmaker, let's make film. That's crazy. What the hell? What would you have had done?
Your 20s, like, who the fuck wants to get married and settle down? I want to feel the thrill. I want to be getting my head bashed in the mattress, and then I want to be getting ghosted the next day. I want to have my heart ripped out of my chest, and I want to do it all over again.
Just give her 10 years. You know what I mean? Her looks is a currency, and when it expires, then we want to see if she's still going to be doing this. You know what I mean? I feel like in your 20s is where you learn you get to know you get to know your partner, right? And you're figuring out each other, like what do they like, whether you guys are compatible. You're trying to like make yourself compatible. In your 30s, you got kids, you're raising the kids. In your 40s, you're already used to each other and everything, and then in your 50s it's just a flow, like you're already family, like you're already locked in and it's just flow. You can get enough of each other. That's how it's supposed to be. But people wanna be their head smashing pillows like wrestling, WrestleMania. Bro, what's going on? As a girl, you have to um hold yourself in a certain level. You know what I mean? You can't just be moving somehow because people are watching and you're like destroying. You're like, I don't want to compare, but I consider them like a Ferrari or something like a Porsche car, Bugatti and all this stuff. You know what I mean? Because you can't just leave it anywhere because there's a crooked person who's gonna try to like damage it and all this stuff. So you gotta keep yourself brand new. You can't just go anywhere. You just gotta hold yourself to a high value. That's how I see girls. Not that I'm comparing to girls, but there's something valuable. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. So once you start behaving like this, bro, like, oh, like, oh my gosh, what do you think, bro? Yeah, wifing this. Yeah, still wifing this. I know somebody's gonna wife, like, you know what I mean, because of desperation. But hey, somebody who has been with multiple partners has created this lust for having multiple partners, and they're gonna compare, especially when they have value. And when you don't match up their value, when you're not better than this option that they had, then you see you're gonna have a problem wifing them up. So it's literally not a good idea to just mess around with somebody who's been messing around. So tell me what you think about the situation. Make sure you subscribe.